Welcome to Superhero Barfight, round 3 of season 2, isn't it now? So, holy mama, we got Scorpion going up against Trevor Phillips. I'm starting every show off in the future with that, by the way. Holy mama, that's going to be my new catchphrase.
Get over here!
Get over here. Scorpion versus Trevor Phillips. This is going to be a big one. So if you didn't watch last week, make sure you go back and watch round 1 and 2. We got Magneto versus Soap and Captain America versus Ultron. As for this one, this is going to be an interesting one. I think underneath it all, Scorpion could be Trevor Phillips. Just after GTA. You know how in GTA you can kill Trevor at the end? Did you know that? As one of the endings, you can kill Trevor. When he goes to the underworld, I think he comes back as Scorpion.
That'd be
It would be fitting character.
Yeah. But has Trevor Phillips been trained up for a whole lifetime in the art of ninjutsu?
Yes. Did you not do the ninjutsu side quests? So with this one, I think, should we set the scene first of all? We need a location. So they're either going to be in hell, they're going to be somewhere chilling out on a park bench in Los Santos, and Trevor has just woken up in his nuddies, or they're going to be on top of the bit that you can uppercut people off as the finisher in Mortal Kombat.
I like them being on the beach. I like them being on that beach in GTA 5 for now.
So basically, we're in overhead map view. We're waiting 5 minutes for it to load up. So just hold on there, guys, for a minute. Okay, zoomed in. Now we zoomed into the map a bit more, and whoosh, oh Jesus Christ! Yeah. So Trevor Phillips is in his underwear, sort of piss stains everywhere. Bottle of whiskey to one side and a dead tramp underneath the bench. You're thinking, what the fuck went on?
And okay, so we've got how's Scorpion gonna start this?
I think Scorpion's been sent on a mission to take down the only person in the world, or in the 9 realms that are as evil as him. So he has to hunt down Trevor Phillips. So he's been hunting him through all the different lobbies, and he's finally got into a single player zone where actually Trevor Phillips is. And, just teleports in.
Okay.
Just whoosh,
I like
through
that.
the ground.
The green portal that you get at the beginning of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're on the beach in Los Santos. People running away, screaming.
Okay.
They've got a 5-star wanted level already for some reason.
I like the idea of these two just trying to get on with their fight, and there's just police helicopters trying to pew pew pew. There's cars everywhere.
Yeah, so it hasn't even kicked off yet. Like, all they've done is said a few harsh words, and the SWAT teams are on the beach. I think it can only start off one way. He's going to go straight for it.
Get over here!
Get over here! The chain goes out straight through Trevor's arm, just misses his torso, pulls his arm towards him.
I think Trevor would be like pulling, like, what the fuck? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? He wouldn't like yank him straight to him. Yeah. And then I think Trevor would get to Scorpion, and he'd just hit him around the face with the bottle of beer he's got. Because bottles of beer.
Just smash it. It's just really brutally, like, glassing someone moment of, like, in the head.
Scorpion reels back in pain. And this is where Trevor gets all GTA style. That reel comes up with all the weapons.
Just selecting through. He brings out the machine guns to begin with, so like just straight into Scorpion's chest. He's flying back. There's bits of fire spraying off him because obviously he's just firing inside. There's no blood. It's just embers dishing out everywhere.
I like the idea of a kind of a counter-attack. So, like, yeah, Trevor gets out a rocket launcher, a machine gun, like you said, and he lays down some fire on Scorpion, he's going to struggle with that, but he's undead. So he can't really die. And so Trevor makes off. And while he's off, he's on his mobile. He's asking for some transport. And he's got a tank waiting around the corner for him. whilst he's running away from Scorpion. So they come off the beach. They peel off the beach.
No, hang on a minute. He's
not on the beach
he's
anymore.
not. He's not called it in. He's gone up, down, left, right bumper, right bumper, left bumper, and he's spawned in a tank.
He's in a tank. Can you imagine like Trevor being on a 2D Mortal Kombat map, just sat in a tank, with a little Scorpion stood in front of it? I like the idea of like the whole screen being filled up with his tank, and Scorpion just stood in front of the fucking barrel of the tank, and Trevor's just like, boom. He's gone.
Just a hole straight through.
Can we end it like that? Just Scorpion just like getting up after being hit with rocket launchers and machine guns, waking up, standing up, and just seeing the barrel of a fucking tank staring at him. Trevor Phillips with sunglasses on, completely naked apart from his pants,
with a cigar in his mouth,
bottle of whiskey in his hand, and he's just like, boom, and he's gone. Scorpion's gone, whether he's immortal or not. For now, he's fucking dust, mate.
I like that, but I think we need to carry it on because 6-minute video and everything now. Yeah, so he chases. Scorpions had to retreat back into Netherworld, but Trevor Phillips isn't having any of this. So he calls up his good buddy Rick Sanchez, and he's just like, Rick, I need some help. I need to get into into a different game. So opens up a portal, and Trevor just jumps straight through it. Before he does, however, go on. What?
I was gonna say, maybe we can have Scorpion getting blown up by the tank, but that's it. That's round 1 done. Round 2 is Scorpion running away. And then
round 2, fight.
Round 2. That's it, yeah.
Yeah,
great.
so it goes through the portal, but they're in Scorpion's world this time. They're in Mortal Kombat Zone, so he's properly undead in this world. And I think they're on the bridge, and there's Scorpion there. Trevor rocks up, steps through the green portal, acting like Thanos. And I keep saying Thanos, is Thanos. And yeah, he gets his 2 machetes, his 2 samurai swords out, and just starts juggling Trevor Phillips. Just flash kick, those fire kicks, freaking doing his little, like he's mixing up a bowl of pasta with his samurai swords, and yeah, blood and guts everywhere. But it's okay because Trevor's got a full 100% body armor on before he entered. So he's still got 25% of his blue bar.
I like the idea of okay, so he survived this attack, and he's run up to Scorpion, and he's just fucking drop kicked him in the chest and knocked him into the next scene. Oh, I've lost. Where am I going with this? I had a whole thing in my head, and it just disappeared.
Yeah, so basically on this bridge, there's only one way this can end. Trevor's 1 round up already. He needs to get 2-0 to win. So there's only one way that someone can die when they're on that bridge. They need to get uppercutted, and down and down onto those spikes. Who's going to get uppercutted off this bridge? Because right now, round 2, Trevor Phillips is chopped up almost into bits here. Does this need to go to round 3?
Yeah. Let's go to round.
Yeah.
After that bit, then I was just like, okay, so the next bit, yeah, he's just managed to gather himself up when he's been chopped in bits, yeah, and then he drop kicks him into the next section. Well, I don't know what I'm going to say. Okay, yeah, so
yeah,
Trevor Phillips is in pieces.
Yeah, basically, he gets Scorpion uppercuts him off the bridge, falls all the way down onto the spikes, and fatality. So we've got to start round 3. Where are they spawning into for round 3? That all of a sudden doesn't need to like have any sort of continuation. We just spawn in round 3 because we can do what we want. It's our YouTube channel.
Let's go to 1995 Mortal Kombat, the original scene. You know, from the first ever game. So you've got fucking Trevor Phillips. I like the idea of Scorpion rocking into the round screen. And Trevor Phillips is just sat there with a newspaper having a shit on the floor.
Yeah.
Do something really random. Like.
Do you know what? I've got the perfect way of ending this. So he's having a shit off the floor. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I've got my own game to get back to. He just walks off the left-hand side of the screen. So basically, you've just got Scorpion there in his little weird mocap sort of render that they used in that game with the Shao Kahn temple behind, and this pipe bomb, completely GTA graphics, comes onto the scene and just blows Scorpion into a million bits, and Trevor Phillips comes on the side of the screen and goes, "Whoopsie."
Okay,
and done.
I mean, I like the idea that we've gone a complete masturbator route with this one. We haven't taken this because I reckon, like, in a full fist fight, Trevor Phillips get tuned up by Scorpion. He's awesome, like, but Trevor Phillips has a way of almost Rick Sanchez in, like you said, the situation and taking things a little bit more down the bizarre route. So, yeah, I like the idea of him bending the rules and possibly the pipe bomb thing. Like, how the fuck? It doesn't matter if you're a ninja or not. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
punching.
You've got a weapon wheel. Like, what are you going to do? You've got a chain with a spike on it.
Press down to block. There's a big explosion.
Yeah, it's I get that. I love Scorpion. Scorpion's one of my favourite characters, but we don't do this to be like, oh, he blatantly wins because he's undead and he's got samurai swords. Like, yeah, but he's a made-up character the same way that Trevor Phillips is a made-up character, and he has bazookas. Really, if you had a samurai sword and I had a bazooka, do you think you'd win against me? I'm gonna say no.
The cyborgs have rockets come out their chest in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but that's cyborgs. That's not Scorpion. Shut the hell up. I'm calling it. I'm calling Trevor Phillips.
Let's do that then. Trevor Phillips through to the next round. Scorpion is mincemeat. This is going to upset a lot of people, but this is the way it's going to be. Okay.
Yeah, roll with it. I think we constantly do, don't we? We try and almost do the opposite, just in a comical way if we can. But yeah, so Trevor Phillips is going to go through to the next round. Scorpion is done and dusted.
I can't wait to see the polls on this one.
Oh, it's going to be so heavily skewed in Scorpion's favour, so apologies in advance for that. But yeah, make sure you tune in again tomorrow. If you're watching this the day it's going live, on Wednesday.
Big one tomorrow.
Yes, we've got Batman and Max Payne coming up. However, if you're not watching it, if you're watching it later in the week, make sure you just stick around because it's going to be coming straight up next. Cheers, guys.
Peace out, y'all.